What's up, you guys? For this video, we're going to do something a little bit different. I hope you guys enjoy it. Just so you know, it's getting sent to two places. It's getting sent to a teacher, and it's getting sent to to my YouTube channel. So you guys are not the only ones seeing this. But I hope you guys like it. We're going to go on a virtual museum tour at the Smithsonian Museum of Natural History. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so as you guys can see, we are here at the National Museum of Natural History here at the Smithsonian Institution. I am going to click on, okay, it looks like I can explore virtual tours here. So I think we're gonna just look at the current exhibits, try to pick one from there. Let's see. Wow, this is fantastic looking. Goodness. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to pick one at some point here so I don't bore you guys with my indecisiveness. Hopefully there's there we go, Sant Ocean Hall, that's what I was looking for. Let's go to Ocean Diversity number 1. Okay, so as you can see, we are here in the Ocean Diversity number 1 area. So we are going to just walk around a little bit, read some of the, here's something to read here. How do we know what lived when? The ocean floor is like a giant time machine. The deeper we dig, the farther back we go. Let me zoom in here. Ocean sediments accumulate from eroded rock, bones, shells, lava, volcanic dust, and other material. The mix of ingredients varies over time, so analysis of sediments can tell much about conditions when each layer formed. Fossils and other buried evidence record the history of the plants and animals that lived there. So I think we're gonna just kind of walk around here. It's giving me like a little legend, so I can, yeah, just keep on going here. Okay, so here we are in the deep ocean. I'm not even sure where I went, but it's okay. This looks really great. What does it take to live in the deep water column? With food scarce, animals have evolved to find meals while conserving energy. Interesting. Animals in the deep ocean water column must catch what little food falls from above, or catch each other. Big mouths on small bodies are efficient. Metabolic rates far lower than those of related animals in upper waters use less energy. Many organisms have watery bodies that float and move with little effort. Man, I wish I had something like that. Okay. So we're just gonna keep on going here. What did I just do? Okay, I screwed everything up. Alright, let's see. Where am I? Like, I'm not even, okay. Here we go. So so we can go here. Where salmon live, people thrive. It appears to be the case, even though I don't eat salmon. Uh, a treasured resource. Bobby Begay of the Yakama Nation cradles a salmon caught near his ancestral fishing grounds on the Columbia River in Oregon, which was dammed in 1957. My goodness. Salmon have been a dependable, renewable source for thousands of years, but now they are threatened. Okay. For thousands of years, people along the Pacific coast have relied on the abundant salmon. Over time, communities developed around this relationship with salmon, but human activities have drastically harmed once thriving salmon populations. Many groups are helping in the salmon recovery effort. Okay, first off, salmon is absolutely disgusting, and at least from what I've heard, so maybe that's a sign that we don't need to eat it anymore. So, yeah, alright. So, alright, let's see now. Wow, that's interesting. I didn't realize salmon is so important. Let's see. Let's come over here. The ocean. I meant to see the ocean as a laboratory, but I don't think I can really see that. Okay. Wow. Fragile Beauty. This is pretty awesome looking. This is a... Okay, sorry if I butcher these names. I'm terrible at this type of thing. A Limacina. I can't even see the entire name. But this, yeah, it looks kind of interesting here. Oh wow, I think this is it right here. That's fun. So, all right, artist Cornelia Kubler, sorry. Rangers fans, you probably caught that. Artist Cornelia Kubler Kavanaugh brings tiny pteropods and their plight to light with her with her larger than life sculptures. Okay, so these really, yeah, these depict science. Okay, interesting. This is kind of fun. Learn about this. Okay, what's next? I think I'm gonna go over here. Ocean diversity number 2. What it says. Oh wow, lots of cool little models over here. Goodness, my foot's asleep. Asteroid impacts. I can't really read. Okay, let's see. Oh wow. What caused the extinction of plankton? They believe it to be an asteroid impact. I really can't read any of that. I'm not good at that. Goodness, I'm sorry. Who lives, who dies? Oh, and who tells your story, huh? Hamilton fans, shout out. I gotta probably scooch over here. Nope, that's a bad angle. That doesn't do anything for me, does it now? Oh wow, so reptiles are a victim of plant life in, it appears it's plant life in, yeah, goodness, in the ocean. Wow, look at that. It looks like a crocodile's hand. I don't think that's what it is, but my goodness. Okay, let's see now. Sorry, I'm just voicing what I might be saying in a museum, a nature museum, because I'm just a curious human being who wants to find out everything. Oh goodness, look, it's Chicken Little. So, let's see, the sky is falling. Just kidding, it's not Chicken Little. What happened when a huge asteroid slammed into Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula? Dinosaurs are the most famous victims of the extinction at the end of the Cretaceous. Yeah, I need to trust myself a little bit more. 65 million years ago, but they weren't alone. Nearly half of the Earth's species disappeared, including almost 75% of ocean species. Evidence indicates that an asteroid was to blame. Dust and smoke from the impact blocked sunlight, disrupted photosynthesis, and altered Earth's climate, which is still altering. Oh, can't zoom in anymore. Let me see if I can read that. Late Cretaceous World Map. A reconstructed map of Cretaceous geography shows Earth's... Goodness, that's not good for my eyes. Shows Earth's continents and seaways as they appeared 65 million years ago. Alright. This slice of deep sea mud holds clues to something big that happened long ago. What do you think it was? What are the clues in the mud? A crater. Oh, well, I see a crater. There's a crater here. There's the Yucatan Peninsula. I genuinely have no idea. Oh, I'm guessing maybe it was the asteroid that they're talking about. Maybe, there's a crater. Yeah. Deep sea mud. Where's the deep sea mud? Do I need to zoom out? Because apparently it's not even there. Just kidding, it's probably there, I just can't see it. Let's see. Did this stuff happen again? That's possible. Goodness, Chesapeake Bay. Who lives, who dies, who tells your story, huh? Species inhabitants little affected by the environmental changes fared better. Goodness, okay. Well, that makes sense. So did those with greater tolerance for stressful conditions. Okay. Maybe I should learn how to be one of those. I'm kidding. Those who died out couldn't cope with disruptions to the food web. Survivors, by contrast, often had other food sources, such as organic matter and sediments. Okay. Interesting. Alright, I'm going to zoom out. I think I've already gone to... I mean, this looks pretty awesome. By the way, this is the Smithsonian Museum of Natural History that is located in Washington, D.C. I've been to Washington, D.C., but until this minute, I have technically not been... Well, I'm still technically not there, but I'm there through a virtual realm, so I guess you can say I'm there. But I haven't been, before this moment, to the Museum of Natural History. I am a big old regular history nerd, so I would probably be seen in places like the Air and Space Museum or the Museum of American History. Man, I sounded like a Texan there. I could hear that coming out really, really strong. I hope you guys are enjoying this video. I know it's not really the same as what I would normally do, but I wanted to post something for you guys. I haven't posted in a while, and, you know, why not? Alright, so I think we're back here where we started. Yeah, it appears to be that way. Let me see if I can find the little, now I got stuck. Oh, goodness. Journey Through Time 1. Okay, let's see. Now, this looks beautiful. I mean, this is just unbelievably just gorgeous. I mean, just lots of fossils, lots of... And again, I'm a curious person, so I'm going to try to find out what in the world is going on in here? Obviously there's a specimen key here. Obviously there's a little bit of a glare in this little area, so I can't tell everything. But it looks like let's look at specimen number 1, see if we can find that. This is like a little mini Where's Waldo. Again, this is my verbal thought process that I would not be verbalizing in the middle of the museum in Washington, D.C. So yeah, this looks pretty awesome. It looks like it has a spine, but I could be wrong. It looks very, let's see if I can find the Trilobite. It's a Trilobite, actually. It's a rock. So this is from Draw Valley, Morocco. So shout out to Draw Valley, Morocco. If you've ever seen anything, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to click the taskbar there. I don't really know how long this video needs to be. I'm kind of just winging it for some extra credit here too. So again, I hope you guys are enjoying it. In my ridiculous commentary. If comments are available, go ahead and comment down below what your favorite museum is locally in your area. Well, that's redundant. So I mean, in your area locally, I know I just said that again, but I mean, like, if you live in a certain area, just, yeah, tell me what museums are there. I wasn't able to really find a virtual tour for any of the museums in my area, so I was like, hey, why not go to the Smithsonian, the one I've never been to? So I've been, I live in Fort Worth, Texas, and so I have, I have some museums that are pretty close, or like an hour and a half away. You know, there's one that I've been to actually a lot, and it was suggested to me for extra credit, actually. But I decided that, you know, first of all, that was a far drive, and two, I didn't really look at the extra credit until now, so I'm doing a virtual tour. Alright, well, I think we moved away from the specimen area, or that specific one, and then we can, you know, look over here. This is pretty fun. These are like echinoderms, which I think those are like ocean plants. That's what it appears to be. This one looks pretty interesting. This is a Eulenticrinus socialis crinoid. So let's see. That's pretty awesome. So echinoderm evolution. Yeah. Okay. So this is from Germany. This is from Iowa. This is interesting, huh? I think the biggest piece of information that I took away from this tour, and that I am taking away, is that humans thrive on salmon. Got to figure out where in the world this was again, but alright, let's see. Oh wow, this is a journey through time. Hopefully this doesn't, my screen recording doesn't get too glitchy here. Okay, alright, this looks pretty awesome. This is, oh wow, there's a camera right there. The giant great, oh man, it appears that this is a great white shark. from the Cenozoic era. I'm sorry, I am not a scientist. I do not have any business pronouncing these types of names. But yeah, look at that great white shark there. That is, you know what? I think that thing is taller than me. I'm 4'11", 4 foot 11 inches. If that's confusing to anybody. Now let me X this out right here so y'all can see. Oh my goodness! Look at those teeth too. That's the reason why sharks are so frightening. Because, and I apologize to those of you who love sharks, but this is a danger. Well, it's not anymore because it's in a museum, but yeah, that is something else. Okay, so here we got some placoderms, which are just, yeah, I mean, these are like some other types of fish. Yeah, that's scary. I mean, that's like somebody's watching you. Cue the Michael Jackson song. I know, I'm being weird. Let's see. I'm gonna make sure that I go ahead and tour every little bit of this stuff. So, I mean, again, yeah, this commentary may continue for a little while longer, and this is already getting to be 20 minutes long. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to edit this. Okay, so alright, Santal. Okay, where does it live? I don't know. Let's find out. Where does it live? Alright, this is a nice little glass case. Where does this thing live? This looks like a jellyfish of some kind. Guinea fowl moray. Yeah, phylum Chordata. These are. This looks like it has a. Actually, it has a tail. Yeah. It looks like a jellyfish. Let's see. These are bony fishes found in tropical, subtropical coral reefs. Be careful out there, guys, if you run into one. Wow. All right, and also this is a one to cue the Michael Jackson song for, because not only is it watching you, but it looks like it's going to eat you. How different are these eels? Moray eels come in a kaleidoscope of different colors and patterns. Common names for these eels are based on their distinct appearances. Despite strikingly different patterns of skin pigment, all moray eels are in fact closely related. The differences are mostly skin deep. Alright. Wow, look at that. And you have a banded moray, a starry moray, zebra moray, guinea fowl moray, painted moray. My goodness. I apologize for boring you. If you are bored, please click out of this video. I don't know, I'm finding this stuff kind of interesting. I'm thinking I'm enjoying this. So where would I go from here? I gotta go to the North Rotunda or something. No, I don't want to go in the cafe. I'm not hungry, I just had pizza. I don't need anything else to eat. Okay, so this is the Ocean Hall special exhibit. Okay, so we have Mother Earth or Mother Ocean. The family tree of every plant, animal, and animal alive is rooted in the ancient ocean. My goodness. If there's any way I can zoom in and read that. We often talk about Mother Earth, but Mother Ocean might be more accurate. The ancient ocean is where life probably began and evolved into a rich, I apologize, and endlessly fascinating variety. In this nursery of life, early plants and animals diversified into all the major groups of the organisms we know today. Okay. Look at that. This is pretty awesome looking. I love shells that look like this. They just mesmerize me. Excuse me, for some reason. And these are like sea stars. Did I say that right? I'm guessing I was probably thinking of starfishes. I hope I don't get points docked for saying ridiculous names of things. I'm just here to tour this museum. And I've clearly screwed it up. Okay, let's see. Where should I go next? Oh, look, there's a little logo. So I just go over here. Let's go over here. Oh, okay, so I am in... What is biodiversity? Well, marine biodiversity is the variety of life in the ocean. It is enormously complex. Scientists try to make sense of this diversity by organizing marine organisms according to the evolutionary relatedness, habitat, and size. Diversity occurs at every level of life. Genes, species, and ecosystems. It is a complex web of interactions. I almost said instructions. That would have been really bad. And it is essential for a healthy ocean, altering the balance that can have dramatic and unforeseen effects. Man, this video editing is going to be interesting. I was just thinking about that. Hopefully I line up everything with where it needs to be. Okay. Special exhibit high. Oh golly. I'm not sure that I wanted to do that. That's okay. Oh wow, this looks very interesting. This, it looks like it could be a whale. I can't really. It also looks like it could be a dinosaur. I'm kind of closer to the, I guess, fossil lab or something. But this is what you, oh wow, there's a whale. Again, cue the Michael Jackson song. It's actually a Rockwell song that Michael Jackson sings backup on, but you get what I mean. It's from the 80s. If you haven't heard of it, it's called Somebody's Watching Me. Yeah, and that's literally the title, and I'll just leave it there. Yeah, look at this big, huge whale. Man, I've never been on the same level as a whale hanging from the ceiling before. I could feel people laughing at me when I said that. But yeah, the ocean is essential to life, guys, just so you know. It's essential to life, so don't do any like big cannonballs in it or anything. Okay, we gotta look at the other side of the whale. Oh my goodness gracious. I wonder if Jonah was in this whale. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a biblical story. And, well, I shouldn't apologize for that. That's what I believe. And, yeah, I wonder if he was in this whale, though. That's interesting. Big old whale here. Wowzers. Boy's mouth is open too. Another eyeball shot. If you don't believe the story of Jonah and the whale or anything like that, then we can chat personally. You know, the biggest thing for me is to meet you in the middle of my beliefs and yours, and then we can just, you know, go from there. But I really wasn't thinking when I said that. I just said that out of, it's kind of second nature. Alright, I probably should stop spinning around before y'all get dizzy. So, Saint Ocean Hall, that's right. Coral Reef. Let's go to the Coral Reef. I love that. That's pretty. Oh my gosh, guys, look at that. Get a close look at that. Beautiful, beautiful stuff here. You have cleaner fish. These are cleaners. Banded coral shrimp. Changing, okay, well, changing sex, it looks like, meaning gender, I think. You have a sea goldie, exquisite rice. I guess that's how you pronounce it. I don't even know what that says. But you have the threadfin peony, the cleaner fish again, and you have these clownfish and sea and nim. Oh goodness gracious! Everybody's gonna be like, "What are you pronouncing that wrong?" I believe you pronounce it anemone. These are for hiding, by the way. Wow, look at that. Christmas tree worm. I gotta find one of those. Nobody's gonna be impressed with me for that, but because it's a worm. So, anyway. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. My goodness, you know what, if I could go anywhere right now, I would go to the coral reef. You know, like New Zealand, Australia, get in there. Goodness gracious. Okay, now somebody screwed this up over here. What happened? That does not look good, guys. That looks absolutely just, I mean, it's everywhere. It looks so dirty and upsetting to me. I just don't understand why people, no, I'm just kidding. I don't know if that was actually somebody that did that, but my goodness, that is so sad. They ruined the big old nice coral reef. Stressed out? Should I go to the coral reef if I'm stressed out? Maybe I should. Tropical reefs worldwide are, I think that said, are reliever stress, I guess. And I can see why, because they, as you can see over here, they're just so dang beautiful. Alright, enough about the coral reef. What killed this reef? Sorry. What happened? Oh my goodness. These coral reef core samples is riddled with holes by a mollusk. That stupid mollusk. You killed the coral reef. You are going on trial. And you know what? You don't have to be on trial. I'm just going to call you guilty. Guilty as charged. Okay, where am I going now? Okay, I think I've already been there. Shores and Shallows. Has everybody heard the song Shallow? It's a great song. Anyway, sorry, this one. I just have so many. Look at this. We have Sea Urchin. That is some pretty stuff right there. Sea Urchin Tests. The colors of the test is skeletal remains of sea urchins match the colors found in live specimens shown in photographs on the text rail below. Oh, okay, wait a minute. That's over here. Match the colors found in live specimens. Show the colors of these sea urchins vary with geographic location. Alright, so if I match the colors, what in the world? Do you guys see any coordination between those things? I don't think so. Oh. Let's see, actually. I apparently wasn't looking very hard. This one, goodness gracious. This one's real flat, so I'm going to guess it's something like this. These are found in the Caribbean in Panama, so yeah, this big round one, I believe, was in Bermuda. Oh my goodness. I'm wanting to take a real trip to this. Yeah. Okay, let's see now. The ocean surface, let's see. Oh my goodness gracious, all the pretty stuff here. I know I say that all the time, but I'm just in love with this stuff. Microbe is a general term for single-celled organisms too small to see individually with the naked eye. Alright, that makes sense. Okay, so this is like protists, which are like plants. We have archaea and bacteria, dissolved organized matter. They go through a cycle, and then you have like plankton, and you have all these fish and smaller fish. Oh my goodness, that's the food web there. Going back to the human thriving on salmon thing, what it seems like is this is, I guess, salmon is a larger fish, so, or it could be both. But it looks like these things are eating, you know, this, yeah, all of this stuff, you know, is a cycle, and then it benefits the fish, which benefits us. And I'm sorry about my comment earlier about how salmon is disgusting. So, I've heard that is gross, but, you know, why should I even? Okay. Wow. Ocean life. I'm not really sure if I'm supposed to tour the entire museum or just like a section of one. Goodness gracious, this is some nice looking stuff. And here it is again. Alright, this is a giant fish. Looks really scaly here. This is a... does it say what it is? How would you feel if a T-Rex suddenly turned up? Frightened for my life. Astonished, thrilled, no. That's how marine biologists felt when when a living coelacanth, I don't know, was caught in 1938. Scientists had long thought the fish, coelacanth, got it, became extinct with dinosaurs 15 or 65 million years ago. Over the next 60 years, coelacanths were captured off the east coast of Africa. All belong to one species, Latimeria chalumenae. Then, in 1999, scientists found a second species near Indonesia, Latimeria venenosus. Okay. Alright, here we go. Last little bit of this particular section. So here's the Southern Ocean, the Arctic Ocean. My goodness, you have things like polar bears and walruses and seals and sea lions and stuff. That's cute. That's a really cute picture. I'm sorry, I just enjoy that. Emperor penguins. Has anybody ever seen March of the Penguins? I saw it years ago when I was a kid. I loved it. That was something else right there. There's another penguin. An Adelie penguin. Yes. What are the 2 ways polar animals keep? What are 2 ways these polar animals keep warm? How do you keep warm? Well, if you're really, want to know how I keep warm, I live in Texas. And if you know, Texas actually experienced a pretty big winter storm earlier this year. How did I keep warm during that? I basically just wore typical clothes for myself. Like I put on a sweatshirt and jeans and a shirt underneath a sweatshirt, and and then snuggled underneath my covers over there. Try to keep warm, multiple blankets, things like that. I didn't lose power or anything, so I'm sorry to those who did, but yeah, that's basically it. Usually when winter comes around, it gets pretty cold in this room, and I apologize for anything that you see in the background. That is my sister's stuff, so I know I was leaning over and that may have revealed it a little bit more. Mackerel ice fish, wow. Deep water dragons here. So for me, the biggest thing about this geology is that that, you know, certain or earth science is that certain things thrive in certain places. You know, like certain things thrive in the depths of the ocean. And I'm gonna go ahead and stop this right here. But certain species thrive in certain depths of the ocean, and certain people thrive on certain things. Yeah, the thriving of our climate, or I guess of our Earth, it's all a cycle. I mean, it all happens in the ocean, and it all, you know, yeah, I don't know. I'll just, yeah, I think you know what I'm trying to say. I hope you do. It all starts, you know, somewhere and then ends up with us, and so I hope you guys like this tour of the Smithsonian Natural History Museum. All credits for their stuff go to them. I hope you liked this video. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, y'all.